Three, two, one. And we are live. Hey, hey, hey. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Creative Talk podcast with me, Jan Santos. And today we have a very, very special guest. Very beautiful, very humble.
Wow.
A
Oh, wow.
successful digital entrepreneur, a traveler, and off cam we were just talking about the recent country that she's posting, and I'm amazed. Our listeners and viewers are amazed. She is a successful content creator with 21,000 growing followers on Instagram. And it's not included other platforms as well. She is again a successful entrepreneur, very humble in spite of her being an icon online. It's a blessing to have you, Angelica Gapit. Welcome to the show, my friend.
Wow. Thank you so much for the intro. I'm so
Wow.
hyped
It's
up.
it's a blessing. It's a blessing to have you. And for all the listeners and viewers out there, again, before we start, I always say this to the guests that we have on the show. I am blessed to have you, Angelica, and all the other guests. But now I'm blessed to have you because you are very busy person traveling and time difference, all in all, but you are here. You said yes, you trusted us, you love us, and you're here with us in the show. Again, thank you, Angelica, so much.
Thank you so much for inviting me. This is an honor. This is an honor to be invited.
Yay!
Thank you.
Yay! Okay. First, we when we promoted the poster, there's a lot of messages. We receive a lot of messages. Are you in UAE right now?
Good question. Good question. We got back last week. So here's the thing. I actually post late. So I mean, like not only like actual posts, but actual
Not real
stories.
time, right? Not real
Yeah,
time.
even my stories. Like I only post when I leave. And
Mm.
there's a reason. It's actually for our safety. Like
Yeah,
we
we
don't
do the
actually.
same thing. Yeah, we do the
Yeah,
same thing.
okay. So I don't know. Like it's just a thing. Like we never actually post where we are when we are
Right,
there.
right. And
We only post.
that's a good habit though. That's a good habit.
Yes, yes.
We were wondering, and I myself is wondering if you are in UAE, maybe in Dubai, because your recent post is, the background is Burj Khalifa. For all the listeners and viewers, Burj Khalifa is the tallest, I think, at the moment, right? The tallest tower, tallest building in the world. And I'm looking at Angelica now. There's a building behind. So I was like, wait, is she in Dubai?
Well, yeah, it was a late post, but I posted it. Yes, I posted it earlier.
All good, all good. But guys, please do connect with Angelica. Check her recent post on Instagram. You would see amazing video reel. It's very simple, but the beauty, the authenticity is so amazing. Angelica, I'm excited to know more about you. Our listeners and viewers are excited to discover your journey. Who or what influenced you to be in this position you are right now? Successful, powerful, connecting to people, and really making an impact. Please share your story. The floor is yours, my friend.
Wow. Okay. Well, how do I begin? Let me just start by saying, well, I was actually born in California, and then I moved to the Philippines in order to study.
Mm.
So I actually studied BS entrepreneurship. So it kind of
Wow.
relates to our topic as well. Like, I studied BS entrepreneurship, and in order to graduate, you actually have to create a business. So
Ooh.
you know how like some courses they require a thesis, like you have
Right,
to do a
right.
thesis to graduate. But in my
Mm.
case, I had to make a business in
So
order to
it needs to
graduate.
be a real thing, right? It's not
It
like
has
a dummy concept, or it needs to be a
no,
real thing,
it
like
has to be
proper
running.
investments and
Exactly. Yeah.
returns.
And it has to
Wow,
be earning. Yeah. So that's the
wow.
thing. Like you can't graduate if you don't have that. So yeah, it's funny. Like a lot of people, they stay in school for a few years, a few years
until
longer than they
until they
should.
until they earn, right?
Yeah, I know, but a lot of people actually change businesses
Mm.
during the course. So it's like, yeah, people stay for a while until they're able to graduate. So yeah, I've just been in the business world ever since my whole life actually, because my parents were
Wow,
for like 20 years in the
wow,
States. Yeah, they
wow.
ran a real estate business back in the States. And it's funny because both of my siblings, they also studied BS entrepreneurship. So it's like literally I've been in a family of
Wow.
business people.
But is
Yeah.
business something that you really like growing up? Was it in your dream? Was it in your heart like when you were a kid? Oh, I want to be like mom and dad, or I want to own a company. Does it ever, occur that, hey, I'm going to be a successful, obviously when you were young, you don't know entrepreneur yet, but I want to be the boss, or was it something else?
Oh, so that's a good question. I actually wanted to be a photographer
Wow.
and a fashion designer. I don't know, like it was just two completely separate things. And then I told my parents that I wanted to take up photography. And then they told me, okay, if you want to make a fashion line or if you want to do a photography uh, thing,
Mm,
why don't you create a business? So the thing is, it's like you can do a photography business, you can do a fashion business. So it's,
right.
I don't know, it just kind of, they just led me that way. And the thing is, I wasn't forced into it. I just
Mm,
wanted to do it as well because I
wow.
wanted to be my own boss. So, like, literally after graduation, I never had a job in my entire life. Literally, I actually never had a job, never had a
Mm,
boss, never had to commute to work or anything. Like, I don't know, it's just a blessing that I haven't um I haven't really like been in a position that I needed to get a job.
right.
So I it was just I just being in an environment of business
Right.
people, I just went that way.
I
So
love that you mentioned the word, that you acknowledge that you are blessed to be in that position. And clearly, me seeing your journey, it's a main factor why you're being so successful, and why you're so humble,
thank you.
even though you are successful. It's because of you acknowledging that it's a blessing, that you were given that opportunity to be in that position. And I love how you use it to be a kind person, a humble person that you are right now. Wow. I'm
Thank you.
excited, Angelica. I'm excited, Angelica, to really, discover secrets, tips, and valuable insights. And I'm also ready to learn from you. I know our listeners and viewers are energized. They have notes. Well, that's old school, but if you're new school, they can download and everything. Everybody in this generation wants to be an entrepreneur. I don't know, maybe it's a trend when somebody says, hey, what you're doing? I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a business owner. Everybody suddenly wants to be an entrepreneur. And there's a lot of entrepreneurs out there, and that's not bad. But only few are successful entrepreneurs,
Yes, very true.
earning or really making something that benefits them, their family, and the people around them. More than that, once that it's secured, they are benefiting people, they're blessing people, they're connecting and changing people's lives. I mean, for myself as an entrepreneur, my you can only be an entrepreneur, a successful entrepreneur, once you connect and make an impact and change people's lives. Once you've achieved that, then that's my parameter that I'm successful. And by God's grace and blessing, we're doing that. We're making an impact. We're changing people's lives in a lot of ways. Now, I'm excited again, Angelica, to learn from you because clearly you have something that we don't know. How to be a successful digital entrepreneur. Now, that's very specific. That's very, funneled and niche down. Please share the insights, the magic, the secret, the special sauce of Angelica. The floor is yours, my friend.
Wow. Okay.
Make
Well,
us
thank you
rich.
again. Ooh. Thank you again for the kind words. Well, I think I'm just going to give you a really, really, really practical tip.
Mm,
Like the most practical tip every business owner should do. And that is to master Facebook and Instagram advertising.
woo,
Like that's
woo.
literally the
I,
number
I
one
have
thing.
a mini pad. I'm gonna write that down.
Yes,
Even
the
though this
old
is
school.
saved. I mean, can you repeat that again, Angelica? That's
All
like a
right.
power line there.
Okay. So the most important thing that every business owner should have is I'm sorry. The most important thing every business owner should do is to master Facebook and Instagram advertising. Like that's the
Wow.
number one thing. Like literally, if you master Facebook and Instagram ads, then your business can scale like crazy.
Okay,
Like
before you continue, Angelica, can you give us an overview of why Facebook and Instagram ads is important, and can you explain for the sake of business owners, traditional entrepreneurs out there that don't know about this
mhm.
new avenue of supporting and promoting a business through Facebook and Instagram?
All right. So, number one, everybody uses Facebook. I mean, like your kids, you, your parents, your grandparents, everyone is on Facebook. So it's like
Right.
the market is humongous. So it's like number one, you already got the attention. If you grab someone's attention on Facebook, and then if you put the right product in front of the right people, you will be able to sell that. So it's I mean, it goes into more detail. Like, you need to write the right caption, you need to have the perfect video, you
Mm,
need to target the correct audience. Because, like, if you have the perfect ad but you target the wrong people,
yeah.
it's gonna waste your money.
You're like selling or promoting a product to the wrong market, right?
Exactly. So, and yeah, so literally, it's a skill that you can use in any business. Like, you can
Mm,
have a car business or a fashion line or again, like a photography business.
right,
It's like
right.
everyone is on Facebook and Instagram that you can just target whatever they want. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
just, I think it's so important. Like, and I'm not talking about, that little blue button that says boost post
Oh yeah,
next
yeah.
to a Facebook
Oh
ad.
yeah. There's some big misconception about running ads, because they
Yes,
think most of our listeners and viewers out there, they think that, okay, I posted something. There's that button
mm,
down that video on Facebook that says, I think it's also on Instagram, right? Like
yes,
boost
yes.
post. So when
Mhm.
they do that, they get automatic traction, like likes or views. Is that the thing that you're mentioning?
So what I'm mentioning is actually not that. What I'm mentioning is like going a little bit deeper, getting into the
Yes.
ads manager,
Mm.
creating
A
custom
campaign, right?
audiences. Exactly, campaign, ad sets, ads. So I'm getting a little technical now, but to make it as simple as possible, like it's just putting the right video in front of the right people. You know
Love
what I
that.
mean? Like, of course, you have to test different ones out, and it costs
Mm.
money to test out,
Mm.
but that's part of the game. Like if making money through Facebook ads was easy, then everyone would be rich. But no, but like it's not. So it does require a little bit of research, a little bit of
Yes.
practice. But I
Love
highly
that.
suggest it. Yes.
So that's number one.
Yeah.
Learn how to utilize Facebook and Instagram ads.
Yes, definitely.
What's number two?
Ooh, number two. Okay. Well, this is another practical tip. Like, I'm just like throwing out
Sure,
practical
sure, sure.
tips right now.
These are powerful tips.
Thank you. So, number two, it's for everyone, not only for
Mm,
entrepreneurs out there, but for anyone.
mm.
So, this is to decrease your so decrease your
Wow.
living expenses. This is really important because here's the thing: it's not about how much you make; it's about how much you spend. Like, for example,
Ooh, love that. That's a power line. That's a clip. That's a reel right here.
there you go. So, like for example, if you're making 100,000 pesos, let's speak in pesos
Yeah.
for now. If you're making 100,000 pesos, but you're 20,000 a month,
Mm.
like at the end of the day, you're not really earning that much. You're actually losing
Mm.
as compared to
Right.
someone who's earning, let's say, 50,000 and spending only 20,000. Like, which of the two are positive in the end? You know what I mean? So it's literally not about how much you make; it's about how much you spend. And here's the thing: like, if someone increases their income,
Mm.
sometimes they increase their expenses. So, like, for example,
Yeah.
you increase your income, you earn more this year. Let's say you get a better car and you get a bigger house. So
You
it's
change
like
their
even
lifestyle, right?
exactly they parang upgrade their lifestyle. So
Yeah.
it's like if they increase their income and their lifestyle increases as well, they're just at the same, like the
Mm.
same thing, But here's the thing, if your income decreases and your lifestyle expenses are still like this, you're going to get eaten at the end.
Right.
If you increase your income and your lifestyle stays the same, you have this much money to save and invest. And
I
that's the
love
most
that.
important thing. Yeah. So,
Wow, I love that.
yeah.
That's a awakening for, I love what you said, everyone.
Mhm.
Even though they're not entrepreneurs, they're employees or they're small businesses, startups. If you increase the sales, if you're getting blessed and you have increased in sales, don't change lifestyle all at once.
Yes.
Make it like a step by step, unless you're stable and you're sure that you can upgrade. Because
Yes.
once you do that jump, and the income fluctuates, you're gonna be in a big trouble. Wow.
Yes. Exactly. So, I don't know, like actually when my income was increasing, like back in the day, I just didn't want to spend. I was actually saving more. I don't know,
Wow.
like I just wanted to save. It's funny because like for me, it's not the love of making money, it's the love of saving money. I don't know. I think that's just something
Ooh.
that I grew up with. Like I just like saving and investing. Like it just became
Mm.
an obsession to just invest the
Mm.
money that I save. And then so yeah, it's just decrease your living expenses because that's the easiest thing you can do because increasing your income is not as easy as
Right.
decreasing your expenses. So
Love that.
instead of getting a two-bedroom apartment, get a studio or a one
Yeah.
bedroom. Like,
Yeah.
so it's just sort of downgrading, but not to a point where you're like sacrificing too much. You know what I mean?
Right,
So,
right. We have two questions here,
ooh,
from
okay.
Instagram DMs. First
Ooh,
question is, wow, this is a bit technical, but feel free to give a simple answer. Okay, I
okay.
think we need to be prepping up for a master class now. All right,
Oh.
first is going back to the first tip that you gave, about Facebook and Instagram ads. Okay,
Mhm.
the first question is, what is the okay, I'm just gonna summarize this. What is
Uh-huh.
the best social media platform to use for ads other than Facebook? Because there's like
Mm.
YouTube, Google, what's this? LinkedIn. It's there's a lot of lists that
Mhm.
they gave me. But what is the best social media platform to use for ads other than Facebook? Let's say Facebook is there already. That's a done deal. Based on your experience in your journey.
Okay. So this is number one, Facebook. Number two, Instagram. Definitely, definitely, not even a question, TikTok.
Ooh, wow.
Yeah. So here's the thing. I don't run ads on TikTok, but I do post organically and sometimes
Mm,
they blow up. So it's like you can literally blow up on TikTok. It's funny
yeah,
because
yeah.
it's like couple of hashtags and a bit of watch time on TikTok. Like you can go viral on TikTok.
It's still organic, right? I
It's
mean, the
organic.
organic thing on TikTok, it's declining, but it's still organic. I remember when Facebook was organic back in like 2009. So, but yes, TikTok is very organic, and you can blow up
Yeah.
once you post something.
Yeah. So I think the thing is they also have TikTok paid advertising.
Mm,
The thing is I have never tried it, but I
mm,
always wanted to.
mm-hmm.
So probably within this year, but I would say TikTok because that's also a lot of attention. Like I don't attention
Right.
is like
Wow, that's a good tip.
mhm,
Figure out where the attention is coming from and then follow through, right? If you see that your market is on Facebook
yeah.
or TikTok, utilize it, run ads on that specific platform. Love that. Second question from Alfresco, still on Instagram DMs, connected to social media.
Mhm.
Personal question, Angelica, do you earn from social media? I think this
Oh,
is about monetization, right? Since you are online, you're utilizing digital platforms. So, are you earning from social media?
okay. So I I have never really mentioned my business in public.
Yeah.
So I actually do e-commerce drop shipping.
Ooh.
About social media, earning on social media. I do get my products with, again, Facebook and Instagram ads. So
I think this question,
for
I'm assuming
mhm,
this is referred to, yeah, in platform monetization. Like, for example, if YouTube gives you things like that. So that's the first idea of everybody, when it comes to earning online. But
yes, yes, yes.
please do explain those other sources of income, because
Wow.
this is a game changer, Angelica. This is a game changer.
Okay.
Not only can you earn on the platform itself, you can also earn in different ways. And the floor is yours, my friend.
Okay. So let me just try to make this as so as I was saying, I earn through e-commerce drop shipping. So that's one way of earning money, which is selling products online. And then number two, let's say I think this answers your question if I earn through social media. So let's say I do brand promotion sometimes, like on
Mm,
and TikTok.
mm,
So I do that, but that's not, that's just for fun.
yeah.
And then aside from that, with regards to YouTube, just this month we were able to become a YouTube partner. So now we can monetize our
Wow.
YouTube channel.
Woo,
Thank you so much. Thank
congratulations.
you. So it's not that much, but we only have a few subscribers at the moment and a few views. But
Mm,
the fact that we were able to become a YouTube partner, it's
that's a
such a
big thing.
milestone. Yeah, a milestone for us. So yeah, and then so I think that answers the question.
Yes,
If I
yes.
earn on
Wow,
social media,
that's very
yeah.
powerful. Yes. And guys, I always say this. And I think you can share some insights about this, Angelica.
Mm,
My advice to everyone, especially content creators that are doing the transition, being an entrepreneur and utilizing social media platforms, maybe Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, don't rely on the in-app monetization program,
mhm,
right? So don't rely solely on that. For me, the highest earning monetization program that you can get is when you bring out those people from the platform straight towards you. Same like Angelica here, she's selling, she's promoting, and they're actually making deals with her, but not in the platform. Because what
mhm,
happens when the platform all of a sudden crash down, right? Or like what YouTube did, they decreased the percentage that the creators can get. So
mhm,
2023 next year, it's 45% for the creators, and the rest would be for copyright music and in-house YouTube fund. So you don't have a say on that. You're locked on
mhm,
45%. But when, for example, let's use the podcast as an example. When we started the podcast, we get leads from the podcast. So those are like clients that partners or paid us out of the platform. We're earning from the platform, and we're also making money outside. So whatever happens, if the world destroys the internet for some
mhm.
reason, the social media platforms crash down, we still have something going on outside that platform. I remember last year, or if I think 2 years ago, Instagram was down for 24 hours.
I remember that.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, everybody in the UK, our clients, were like panicking. What
Mhm,
happened? So those things. I don't know if it's an accident or it was like some reason in house, but that's the perfect example for everyone, creators, entrepreneurs. Don't rely on in-app monetization program. Yes, you can go big, you can earn a lot, but like Angelica here, use it as a side thing. If
mhm.
you're earning, then good, but have a solid a plan that if you can bring out those clients, if you can sell product, or if you can, courses or things like that outside the platform, use the platform to promote yourself, and then you're
Yeah.
earning as well. But if you can bring them out, that's a different story. That changes the gameplay. What can you say about that, Angelica?
Yeah. Well, is 100% true because I truly believe in building a personal brand. Because once you build a personal brand, like if you start on one platform, do not rely on that one platform. Because if that platform shuts down, exactly what you're saying, then wala na, right? But if
Mm,
you have multiple platforms, and here's the thing, if you have a personal brand, wherever you go, people will follow.
yeah.
So that's the beauty of building a personal brand, because having a brand, it's funny because having a brand is so powerful when it comes to even creating a business,
Mm,
because once you have a brand, you have followers,
yeah.
you have people who are loyal to you, and when you sell something, these people are would be interested because they like you. You know what I mean? So it's really important also to protect that personal brand as well. So yeah,
I love
100%.
that. I love that. And I can feel the authenticity coming from you, Angelica. And that's one reason why your followers really, it's more than a support. It's like 1,000 true fans. They really love your message as a brand and they love you as a person. Combine that, that's a good business community.
Mm. Thank you. Thank
Angelica, last request.
you. Mhm.
What is, aside from utilizing Facebook and Instagram to run ads? I didn't give you this question beforehand. I just thought of it for all our listeners and viewers out there that wants to start, the jump online. They either they're a brand, or they want to sell something. They want to start their entrepreneur journey online. Please give us a basic takeaway, basic tip that they can follow in this new journey that they want to start. The floor is yours, my friend.
Wow. So a tip to start. Okay. So that's a really big, broad, broad kind of
Simple,
answer to
super
give. Like,
simple, super simple tip from an expert like you.
oh, I wouldn't say expert, but
You are though. You are though.
um, simple tip. Okay, so I was giving practical tips earlier. Now I'll probably give an inspirational one.
Ooh.
So it's probably to stay curious.
Mm.
Stay curious, because the more you're curious, the more you're willing to learn. And that is the most important thing. Like, you need to not do it just to, because like, parang
Like everybody's doing
don't
it,
do
right?
it because, yeah, that's one thing, but don't do it as a responsibility. Parang do it as a,
Oh.
you kind of have to fall in love with it, because if you don't,
Mm.
then you're just going to give up. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like, you
right.
have to fall in love with the process, you have to fall in love with the journey, not just the destination. So it's like, when you stay curious, you have this eagerness to learn more. You know how, like, when you're curious, you want to know, you really want to know about it.
Right,
So
right.
parang, I think that's really important, because you start to learn more about it. Like, for example, in my business, it was e-commerce drop shipping.
Mm.
So I don't know if you guys heard of drop shipping. Drop shipping is like, um, being able to sell products all around the world and not needing to touch the product.
Yeah.
So here's the thing, like, I heard about this concept,
Mm.
selling products all around without the
Mm.
need to touch the product. So it's like
Right.
you can literally be traveling the world and running this business, hold any stocks in your garage or anything. So it's like, when I heard that concept, my mom's actually the one who introduced it to me. Funny. When I heard that, I was like, I want to know more about this.
Mm.
So the thing is, I just kept studying, and I studied it for months actually, until I actually started to make money on it. And then
Wow.
I wanted to, like, I was curious also about Facebook and Instagram advertising.
Right.
It's all about the curiosity. Like,
Mm.
that's what makes you want to learn. And
Mm.
I think it's just really the love of learning. Like,
Mm.
just, I just want to share something like from my past. Like, it was when I was maybe 7 years old or so, or maybe
Okay.
8 years old. Um, it was summer, and you know how, like, during summer, kids are out to play, like, they
Right.
just have fun. They don't study or anything.
Yeah.
I personally would, like, get a math textbook and then answer the questions one by one. And this is
Wow.
during summer. So it's like, I guess it's just that eagerness to learn as well.
Yeah. You
So
fell
that's
in love with
probably,
it. I love that.
yeah, like,
Wow.
I don't know, I just wanted to be smarter on in math. And
Wow, I
so
love that. That's a powerful takeaway.
yeah,
Be curious and, love what you're doing. Have that heart because that will be your fuel for you to persevere, right? You will fail. That's business. You will fall down. You will encounter disappointments, but because you're in love with it, you're curious in it, you will now learn ways how you can stand again and push forward to achieve that success. Love
yes.
that tip, Angelica. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank you for
you.
sharing your story. Thank you for giving us powerful insights and that powerful takeaway. But we are not done yet, my dear. We are not done
Ooh,
yet.
okay.
This is the part that we will play a game. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's go.
Okay. Okay. We call this the creative fast talk, but with a twist, right? I'm going to give you words and you need to describe it immediately. You're not allowed to spend much time to think what the right, word or description you can give. All right?
Okay.
You need to be
Ooh,
100% honest.
okay. I hope I don't say anything embarrassing. This is fast.
All
Wait,
right.
I can say a phrase or it's just a word?
No, no, no. It's up to you. One word also, a phrase, a sentence, a story. It
Hmm.
depends.
Okay.
My super amazing pink pad is
All right.
ready. All right. Let's start with word number one, fertilized egg, or the word is balut.
Ooh. So
Do you
so.
know that? Do you know that? Right? That's
Yes.
a delicacy in the Philippines, fertilized egg, but it's called balut.
Balot. I tried it and okay lang. Yun yung phrase ko. That's my phrase.
Right,
Okay
right.
lang.
Okay, okay. We can see that. We can see your facial reaction though. So that's an answer there.
I have a video about that. I'll send it to you later.
All right, next. Number two is camping.
Not my thing.
Why? Because it's hot?
Um, hindi naman. I just I tried a few times. I
And
actually do. I sometimes I like it, but sometimes I don't. But overall, I just wouldn't prefer camping.
right. Okay. Next. Superman.
um, cool.
Right. Okay. Okay. Next. What's this? Hamburger.
The best. My favorite food.
Really? You're a burger person.
I'm a burger person. Like that is my favorite
Wow.
food. Yep.
Wow. All right. Okay. I'm gonna. There's a follow up question. What's the best burger for you?
Oh my
Maybe
god.
maybe a
In and out.
brand or
In and out.
like a homemade. Huh? Sorry.
In and out.
Ah. Okay. In and out. Wow. All right. All right. Yeah. Very American though.
Yes.
My favorite in and out is the bacon fries. So
Ooh, that's yum.
next, Italy, the country.
Beautiful. I
Have you
haven't
been
been there. I
there?
want to.
All right. Okay.
No, no.
Include this in your travels.
I definitely will.
All right. Okay. Next, Harry Potter.
I love.
Wow. You're a fan?
Yeah. I've watched everything except the last one.
Wow. All right.
So,
Okay. Next, zombies.
I like the show Kingdom, K drama.
Okay. Right. Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, that's a good
Mm.
show. That's a good show.
This one. I'm excited to see what's your explanation for this. Cockroaches.
I have a not a love hate, a hate relationship with cockroaches. I just
How about
anti.
flying cockroaches?
Oh, imagine if I
That's the
like
worst.
flying cockroaches.
That's the worst. You cannot hit them, right? And
Oh,
the weird part is they know when you're scared of them,
yes, and
right?
they follow you.
And they follow you, and
Yeah,
then
it happened to me.
really,
Yes, it happened to me. It followed me. I was running, like I was trying to get around the table, and it followed me. Oh
what?
my god, that was the worst thing in the world. Like I was about to cry. I'm
Wow, wow.
not into insects at all.
All right, guys. So if you want to be a successful digital entrepreneur, Like Angelica here. Face your fears. Next, iPhone 14.
Ooh, I'm an iPhone user. I
Mm,
love iPhone. So
the new one, right?
I have the 13, but I don't have the 14. I would love
Wow.
to.
Nice, nice. So you're an Apple user.
Yes, I am. I am.
Right. Okay, next. Hot choco with marshmallows. That's too good.
Love, love.
Wow.
I
All right.
love hot choco.
Next is Chris Evans,
Ooh,
the sexiest
nice,
man
nice,
alive.
nice.
All right. Okay. That's it. Nice.
That's it.
Next, vegetables.
Yes, I love veggies.
Mm. Are you? No. Yeah. I was about to ask if you're a vegan, but then I remembered you love eating hamburgers. So,
Oh,
although there's vegan burgers, right?
there are vegan burgers.
Yeah.
I'm not a vegan, not a vegetarian, but I like vegan food. I
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
eating tofu. I love cooking
Mm.
veggies. So
Wow. Love that. Next, tequila.
definite no, no, definite no, no. Do not get me into this topic. I have bad memories with tequila.
I can stop the stream and we can talk about that.
No, I have a few memories about it's really bad, like not even worthy of sharing.
Right. All
Okay,
right.
but
Last.
just to clarify, I don't drink anymore. Like
Right.
every
Right.
single sip, like I just my body cannot take it. So
Good.
do not
Good.
drink
Yeah. Clean living. Clean
anymore.
living. This last word is love. Love.
Ooh, wait, I'm speechless. Love. Oh wow, that's a hard word. I can't believe you put this. Okay, how do I say it? Just love is everywhere.
Wow. That was like a moment of silence, and
Because
then boom.
it's such a hard word to describe.
Yes. Yes.
Love is
What?
everywhere.
Thank you, Angelica, for having a great time with us, sharing your story, giving us insights, powerful takeaways, and having fun with us in the show. Thank you so much. I know you have a lot of projects, social media accounts that you want to promote. Feel free, the floor is yours.
Oh, thank you. Well, probably I have Instagram, which is Angelica Wanders. I have TikTok, which is also Angelica Wanders, and I have a YouTube channel with my partner, which is Angelica Wanders. So that's purely travel. Talaga. Like actually, all of my social media is all travel. So it's
Mm.
funny because my followers don't really know that I'm a hardcore workaholic, business owner, and all that stuff. They actually think that I'm um, like my sole income is social media
Yeah,
influencer. You
that's
know,
always the first thing that your
yeah.
followers will see.
Well, that's probably because I just show travel and all that stuff. Like they
Yeah.
think I'm a travel vlogger and all.
Mm.
But yeah, they just so thank you for inviting me to this podcast because like I can really just talk about one of the things that I love the most, which is business and all that. So yeah, just that Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube.
Wow. Guys, please do check and connect with Angelica. I'm sure she can help you in your journey towards success. Also, a big shout out to wheninmanila.com for sponsoring this episode and the podcast. They are our official media partner. Thank you so much, guys. Again, always remember, have a positive outlook in life, smile, and God bless you. Thank you, Angelica.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.